world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle of destruction ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city where the mysterious Scorched Queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
Hello. Welcome to Against the Storm. I have been playing this a lot over the past month, I want to say. This is a game that I have found a lot of enjoyment in, and I wanted to include this in my Somninja stuff, just because it's a very chill game. It's a game that kind of goes on for as long as you want it to go on. It does have an end goal, but I'm just having fun poking at it. I've set up a separate profile from the one that I've been normally playing, and I've already skipped past the tutorials. I'm going to go in to the actual game play here, and we'll go from there. That said, I want to clarify, this is not intended to be a explanation of how to play this game. This isn't intended to be an expert playthrough either. But there are a couple of things I'm going to do for this playthrough that are different from what I would normally do. I'm not great at teaching games. I'll just say that flat out. So I'll be playing as I normally do and just kind of explaining what I'm doing. So after the 2 tutorials, it's going to force a map reset, and we'll get started here. There we go. So yeah, this is a roguelike settlement builder, and easily one of my most played games, especially this year. So your goal as a viceroy is to reach the ancient seals with your caravan and reforge them, pushing back the Blight Storm. You are almost ready to venture out on your own. Choose any map tile inside your embarkation range to begin. So this map is actually pretty big. And you'll notice on the map there are these question marks that are dotted around. Those question marks are the main point of this playthrough. I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll look at where the seals are. I'll see which one has the most modifiers along the way, and I'll take that route. So we're going to start in this direction here. To embark, you must first choose a caravan that will become the foundation of your town's population. Next, choose a difficulty. The higher the risk, the greater the reward. But beware, an inexperienced viceroy won't last long on higher difficulties. Lastly, use all of your embarkation points to take extra goods with you. You are finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. Alright, so for our first settlement, Ysabelle's Fall, we have this modifier here that is Abandoned Settlement. So we'll have a small collection of buildings to start with, which is good. This is also in, what is this area called? A Scarlet Orchard. So with that, we have what looks like an excavation that we're going to be able to take advantage of. And for difficulty, I'm going to play on veteran as much as I can. because that's where all the mechanics are in the game. You can play on easier difficulties up until you reach a certain range away from the center, but then when you reset, you can use those lower difficulties again as you expand out. So we may take advantage of that later, but for now I'm just going to stick to veteran. And then embarkation bonuses, I have those. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this first caravan, humans and beavers. And yeah, let's go. So I imagine this first one's gonna be fairly easy. So drizzle. Oh, okay. Extra reputation from dangerous and forbidden glades during drizzle. That's good. That's good to keep in mind. Fuel consumption. Destroys the wood during storm. Okay. Okay. Half goods during storm, and then blood flowers if a villager dies. Interesting. Okay. Well, hopefully we won't have too much death. Whoa. We're starting off with a market, a clothier, and a carpenter. That is extremely good. I don't know if I'll keep the market. That I may end up destroying, but we're gonna not touch it for a while. We'll want to get the carpenter open as soon as we can. So also I like the grid pathing that's here, so I'm gonna go ahead and chart out. Actually, before I do that, I need to get, let's see, we have 9, so I need 3 houses to start with. Yeah, let's do that. We have this here. That gives us to 40. And is there anything else? There are roots down here. Okay. So that'll get us to 50. Okay, and then we also want to get woodcutter camp up and running. We've got 9 people. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, let's see what we end up getting here. Isn't there? No, there's not. Nothing specific anyway. We've got roots and herbs both available. So I'm already going to be using those recipes. So I'll go ahead and grab the small farm. And then we already have a place for fabric. We already have a place for wood. So let's grab the brickyard. And then we already have carpentry, which is tools, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's flat out the same building, duh. So in that case, we don't even need that building. Let's grab the brewery. Well, this also has porridge. Yeah, let's grab the cookhouse. Why not? I won't be building any of those soon anyway. I will grab the crude workstation and get it started here so we can get the materials to get those up and running. And then for this woodcutter's camp, let's go ahead and do that. We'll put these 3 here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. We'll want planks and fabric to start with. Mostly the planks, but we'll need the fabric too. those up and running. So let's go ahead and do this and this. First cornerstone. Leftover crops would be good. Maybe. Because there are herbs on this. Yeah, there are herbs on this map. So yeah, let's grab that. I don't have trade routes, but there may be the chance that a trader comes in that can, and I need to sell them, or B, I might need them for a goal. Okay, let's pause here. Containers or materials with water. Also, there is a ton of berries in the way. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need a rain collector like right off the bat. So let's get that going really quick. And let's let them work. Alright, let's see what our first orders are. 2 Glade events. I just opened both, or 2 Glade events, so we'll grab that. I did grab the small farm, so that's good to have. And then, oh, yeah, we're about to do one, so. Alright, that seems pretty solid. I'm gonna throw another person in here so we can get the planks going. Later on, I might put limits up, but right now I just need to get things up and running, so I won't be getting close to a whole lot of those limits. Let me see. I'm gonna have my woodcutters cut a path up here around the bushes to make this a little easier to get to. And then I don't really have any stone, unfortunately. This human's just chugging along there. Turn this into farm field down here. Might as well. How much time do I have on this? 9 minutes. I would destroy these. Oh, good. Alright, we're getting that. I'm gonna nab this. The fields can wait. I'm not gonna get that farm up this year, so. I can weather the first radius being destroyed. The second one would be devastating, though. So I want to make sure that we do not get to the second discharge. I think we'll be fine. We're getting to the point where I can pull people off of the woodcutter. Yeah, it doesn't reach there. Good. Okay, let's do this path here to here. Yeah, that'll work. I don't even want to build that path yet, but that is our main path there. Oh, I might actually reach the 20 water I need. Oh, it's gonna be close. Hey, I got to the 20 water. Okay. What do we got? 5 minutes. Alright, let's shut down the fabric. I don't think the fabric's gonna matter. Yeah, let's get this started here. So I'm gonna draw them off of water. I'm gonna put them on this, and I'm gonna start tear down. Because it's gonna take them time to deliver all that stuff anyway. I'm gonna pull you off. I'm gonna prioritize all the paths at the moment for building. I thought I was prioritizing the paths, although okay, you're going back. I don't think they're gonna start in time. I think I needed to get them to start it a little earlier. don't think they're gonna start in time. Let's get some bricks. I don't have any penalties for uncovering glades during the storm, so I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time. They need to stay away. Alright, I think at this point we need to put limits on. So let's go to recipes here. I'm gonna put a limit on wood to make sure we have at least 20 before anything's crafted. And then for crafting, let's just set anything that's not... Yeah, I'm just gonna do my normal. That'll work. Save those. Okay. So everybody should stay away from this for the next 2 minutes. Once it explodes, we'll get this started again. Hopefully we'll have the planks that we need. Looks like we will. It looks like we'll have the planks that we need to get that done. So that's good. Yeah, we have the materials now, but we wouldn't finish the... We wouldn't finish this before it exploded. And I do not want my people around it when it explodes, so... We're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna refill this. As long as they stay out of the radius, which they should. I am gonna lose these eggs, which is unfortunate, but... we should be able to save everything else. In the meantime, let's work on getting to this small glade up here. Got 2 more orders. Yeah, I could do that. And then, hey, bags of provisions. There you go. Let's grab that, because if I run into herbs, then that'll be really easy to get. Goodbye, eggs. Okay. Alright, so that'll be done. Let's go ahead and get the small farm going. I should have got this going earlier, but that was going to explode. I didn't want that to happen while we were trying to build and plant the farm, so I am going to be a cycle late on this farm, unfortunately, but, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, I need houses. We'll plat this one here, and we'll put a park in the center. Yay. And I can start looking into rebuilding this stuff. I think the first thing I want to rebuild is the carpenter. So I can get tools going. Well, I can't quite get tools going, but I can get the access to tools early in case I need them. I'll get a cheaper plank recipe as well, so they are doing well on that. Let's see. Wish this was a little easier to read. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make that easier to read. Recipes. No. No. No? Nothing? Alright, well. That's unfortunate. Okay. Just hard to read on certain backgrounds, so I apologize for that. I wish that was easier to read. Or I could just, like, adjust the visibility on that. Yeah, that'll be more than enough time here. As nice as it would be to get just water per minute out of this, it's more important to get it off the map as soon as possible, just because of how much destruction it could cause. Unfortunately, that was an unlucky dangerous glade to open with right at the beginning, so I do like to start with a dangerous glade as early as I can, just to give me a chance to get maybe some larger deposits like this dewberry bush. So, you know, you'd take a risk doing it, but a lot of the threats early on aren't as big of a deal. This just happened to be one of the worst ones to have as an early threat, so what are you gonna do? Alright, we'll need to open up into another dangerous glade in the future here. I'm gonna go ahead and extend this path up here. We'll go up this. You are out up here, so I'm gonna move you over here. Do that. I should be building my trading post soon, so let's get that down. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the crafters off the workstation here once this human is done. Okay. Get some stuff built. None of this needs anything complex, which is good. This is all just simple hostilities. That's good. Simple hostilities is perfectly fine. So everybody's got a house now, which is good. Once this park is built, we'll be at level 1, which will do wonders for our survivability. Hopefully I can get the upgraded herbalist camp as my first upgrade. There's a chance I don't, and if I do not get that, I won't be in trouble per se, but I'll be a little disappointed. But you can't bank on it, you know. They're random for a reason. I am covering up all the modifiers down here, but I typically don't refer to them in this window as much. If I do refer to them, I'll refer to them in these windows, usually. Foragers camp. Yeah, we'll just deactivate you for now. I don't think I'm going to discover this glade in time. Darn. I was hoping to discover this glade during Storm, so I could get the free tools, but it doesn't look like I'll have the time. Unfortunate. Oh, I got it. Oh, it's got the dig, too. Nice. Good timing. Alright, let's see here. Let's grab this set. I'm gonna pause real quick. Get a couple of houses put up. I'm gonna move my ancient hearth, my firekeeper over to the woodcutter's camp there. So woodcutter's camp is full of beavers, which is good. Woo! I was freaking out there for a second. I'm gonna cut into there. There's not a whole lot in this area, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I am gonna build a small herbalist camp and get a human on that. I'm gonna get these two on rain collection. We have tools now, so we can actually get this sent in. I could also break it down, get the herbs. Get boots too. Should help the lizards. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's get the boots. Get the herbs, all that. And then I don't have to worry about corruption. I have the ability to produce ale yet. No, I don't. So neither one of those really helps me. I'll take the money. So that way when we get the trader in, we'll be able to get that. You can get a couple of things from them pretty easily. Oh, hey! There's a small reed field up here, so once this leather's collected, I can bring it up here. I could get started on the excavation. I need to get this going, though. Let's get the carpenter built. I've not been making bricks yet. I will need to do that to get the brickyard up and running, because I think the brickyard requires... Oh, no, it just requires wood. Okay. So I don't need the brickyard for that. The only thing I would need this for is pipes, and I'm not really using them right now, so... Alright, we will have a trader right now. Once this is built. It's a Hilda, our favorite. Okay. So, what can we grab here? We can actually grab some crafting materials, which would be good. I have the tools I can sell. Because I'll be able to make tools later. Is the thing. Because I already have the ability to make crystallized dew. And that plus wood gives us our tools. So, yeah. I'll be able to get tools again really easily. So, let's see. If I were to buy 5 grain, 15 vegetables, that's the farm life requirement. And then just nab as many of those materials as I can as well. Maybe like 5 of each. Maybe 10 planks. Cost me 11 tools. That's not bad. Gets me a good starter kit. If I wanted to reduce this to 10, I mean, I have 10 amber as well, so I don't even need to do that. Cost me 4 tools. If I go down to 3, I could sell what? I don't want to sell any food. I could sell clay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do that. We'll get this rebuilt. We'll take someone off the building process for that. We will grab the farm life bonus, and then let's see. Do I have enough to build the brickyard? I do. So let's grab the brickyard and slap it down here. Alright, and then... Hey! Upgraded herbalist camp. Nice. That is exactly what I wanted. So I'm actually going to move this build over here so that that can start collecting these. That is a fantastic start. Alright, problem solver is done, so we have another building. Flour, barrels, and packs of provisions. I already have skewers. The humans and beavers need coats. That would help there. Water skins would give me a container I could use for some recipes. Yeah, let's go with the clavier. I think that's a good one to use. This does extend behind these buildings, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. So clavier here. I'm trying to avoid putting any buildings that are not houses in the radius for the hearth, because you have a limited amount of space there, you know. So, all right, this is ready. Let's get you in here. We'll take this off. This is getting built. We have a fisherman cave. I don't have enough to bribe them. We can use the tools to chase them out. So let's do that. Do it as quickly as we can. We have some fishing spots. We have another farm area. We have a large encampment. I can get some more people. That's pretty good. So we'll do that. This is a large reed field. Okay. I have a large pond, so we'll need a large fishing hut. Let's get this here. We'll grab another farm to put in here. And then, here, let me redo that so it's pointing out this way. And then we need to get the cookhouse down before I forget about it. So let's put it... It's not really a good spot for me to put it, is there? I could put it right here. Yeah, why not? Put the cookhouse there. And then road-wise, we'll go here, here. This will be a little bit of a mess. We can clean it up later. Yeah. Okay. Seems solid. We have a couple people in reserve for when the totems start popping up. So, because we'll want to grab those as we go. Let's get the herbs going soon. This is almost done, so we'll just turn off this here. And yeah. You're done for now, basically. Brickyard. Let's get you started on bricks here. I don't have a lot of... I don't have any stone. Or clay. What's the natural resource of this place? It is stone. Okay. There's no... Bummer. Well, there's copper, so if I can find a copper ore vein, I can get clay that way. Yeah, there's our first totem, so let's get that out of here. We'll get the clothier in. Well, let's not use that yet. That's for longer term down the road. Oh. I already had the clothier. Whoops. Oh well. We can just destroy this building then. Goodbye. I thought that could make cloth. It cannot. Yeah, so this still needs to be active for fabric. I goofed. I thought the clothier could be used for cloth. Nope. My bad. Okay. That's easy enough. Then we'll do the harmony. It's not easy per se, but it's doable. So we'll do it. Oop, there's the second fisherman totem, or fishman totem. So get that done. We're about 15 seconds away from our new people. We'll have 2 more of those totems pop up. Go builders go. I'm gonna get the farmers set, even though they won't be able to plant this season. Might as well get that ready now. And then I'm gonna redo these paths here while I can. better. Porridge. We got plenty to get porridge started. Not quite enough for skewers, though. The pack of provisions have to be produced. They can't be claimed from a... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll have to collect them from one of these instead. Which we'll need to get some to come in. Go to the rain mill. Yeah, learn to read, kids. Because I didn't, and look what happened to me. You can put this over here. Can't believe I forgot the clothier can't do clothes. I feel so dumb. Or can't do fabric, cloth, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Dangerous event is done. I have the ability to do scrolls, right? I want to say that's correct. Check my recipes here. First off, let's get these set. I do have the ability to do scrolls. It's at the rain mill. Okay. So I can do scrolls, which means I can get education. So I can do the temple. Okay, we'll do that, and then I want to get another glade opened. I need to do a dangerous glade because there's just not enough resources for me right now. Okay, we'll have food coming in. Good. Looks like I'll need to get packs of provisions going. Do I have any ability to make provisions on any of these buildings? I do not. So I will need to make a makeshift post here. Use the grain to make flour. I think I'm already using it to make porridge as well, right? Right? There's the cookhouse. I was like, where the heck is the porridge? Oh no, I'm using herbs right now. Okay. Harvester's camp. I can move up here. And packs of provisions. And use the berries from the provisions. Or from the farm. Oh wait, no. Those are not producing berries. What am I talking about? Never mind. Do that, and then I need 12 right now, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, so I've got provisions for those lined up for now. I have my church ready to go. Calming the forest. I haven't done any empathies yet. And I don't really want to force myself to do that. I don't like either of those. I'll just take the money. Let's see, lizards? Lizard. I mean, yeah, but tools? Take the tools. Let's throw you and a couple of you in the church. Sorry, you thought you were going to get away from the lizard. You're not going to get away from the lizard. My brain only thinks of that whenever I have to deal with the lizards in this game. It's just, it's constant in my head, just lizard. So, I sincerely apologize, but you cannot escape. Speaking of which, we're going to brute force the lizard resolve here. Get the happy lizards done. And done. Nice. Set that back to normal. Forget what I got from that. Extra jerky. Oh, more lizards and an amber pouch. Alright, cool. Appreciate that. I mean, I could take advantage of that by getting either the smokehouse or the kiln. Honestly, I think the smokehouse would be better because it also gives me incense, and I have the temple. As nice as it would be to have a source of renewable coal. Renewable coal. Yeah, that makes sense. A consistent source of coal is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I know I'm low on food. I knew that was going to happen. That's kind of why I needed to do this. That's a rain mill. I am just going to loot that. I already have a rain mill built. This is interesting. Yeah, let's burn it down.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to report it, but I'm not getting packs of provisions. I just got that started, and I need them for other stuff. So, yeah, let's do that. This I have this camp for. This I do not. I don't have a large forager. Oh, hey, we found a copper vein, though. That's big. We have some wheat fields. We have another farm down here. So we can get this farm going. put that there. And then let's see. This is a bit of a mess over here, unfortunately. There we go. Do I get another wood camp set up? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Eventually, yes, but not right now. Yeah, honestly, if I did not have the 2 orders to do packs of provisions, I would try to get this ready to be sent out. I just don't want to be sitting on this forever trying to get the packs of provisions when I can use the materials that are in here. Since I don't have a really a good source of fabric, I just have this. And I don't have the ability to grow any of these right now. I think it'll be better if I just take the fabric and run. And then I need to find another ruin. So most likely in here. Or over here, one of these two will be my next glade. Alright, there's packs of provisions number 1. Good deal. I'm also low on food, which worries me. I should be better when I get this all taken care of. I have this turning into flour. I just don't have the flour turning into anything else at the moment. That's the only downside. I could turn them into biscuits up here. Not there. Here. But I need something to go in the biscuits. I don't have anything to go in the biscuits yet. I've also run out of that for porridge. Yeah, I'm just low on food, period. Let's see. We'll have a couple people living near the church. It's tempting to just crack this open, but I don't have the resources for that. It'd be easier just to wait for the tools. Food is real rough right now. It's Zorg. He's here with food. Alright, what do we got? Biscuits. Jerky. Could use the oil too. Let's do that. And then there. Alright, we got food. That'll tide us over for a bit while I get back on my feet. Alright. Alright, order number 8. 2 empathies or 70 religion. We'll do the 70 religion because I think I have an incense source, right? Or did I choose something else? I do have an incense source. It is the smokehouse. Okay. Good. Let's get these set up. Smokehouse. Smokehouse doesn't have anybody working at it. So let's fix that real quick. I have the oil I can use as a fuel source now. But I need the other materials. I just really don't have anything, unfortunately. The small farm has turned out to be a bad choice. That happens. Small foragers camp I can stick down here and get that going. What do I prefer to use? Here we go. Hey, there we go. There we are. There. Still don't have this market rebuilt. I might just tear it. That would be my second ruin, yeah. I just choose to tear it down instead. Yeah, I don't think I really need it. So we'll get ready to tear that down. I am collecting reeds, so I will eventually get the last reed that I need. Everybody's still positive. That's good. Good. Next order is going to be during the next storm. And I'll get both of the ones at the end. I'm a little worried that I might run into one that I just can't do. Hopefully I just get some glade ones, because I haven't revealed a whole lot of glades. I have a lot of glades still to reveal, so if I can get a glade event order and like an education order or a complex food order, I might be good. I mean, I'll still have to do a bunch more on top of that, because I mean, this plus 2 more orders is only going to be 5 more reputation, and so I need 3 more on top of that. So I'll have to explore glades regardless. It'd just be nice if I got an order to do so. Let's go ahead and do this. The trees are hollow or rotted, so I'm not going to be getting any wood during the storm right now, which is fine. It's fine. That's fine. Not terribly worried about this, but yeah, I'm glad I got that fabric drop, because I've been so bad about fabric in this. Let's go ahead and drop you there. Get some fishing started. Oh, flame amulets is good. Flame amulets is very good. That'll help us out. Mushroom and pottery gets us 3 more humans and 5 more lizards. Yeah, let's do that. I need 2 more houses. Unfortunately, I have like no wood. I should build another woodcutter at this point. Let's see. Let's get you 2 in the temple. That'll give us 3 of these for the woodcutter's camp. Thank you. I love the music in this game. It's such a vibe. Can I cover the whole thing? I can. So we'll grab this mine here. That'll get us some clay that we can use for recipes such as bricks. Very nice. We don't have any loose beavers, unfortunately, so we'll send a couple of them down. They'll give us 60 copper, and then I think it's like 30% clay, so not a ton. About 18 clay, so about 20 clay, so it won't be a large amount by any means. But low on food again. Yeah, food seems to be the biggest issue. I really goofed on this. I'm trying to get porridge as fast as I can, but I can't make it fast enough. I am getting berries. Herbalist camp. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to remember that. That's neat. So I can prioritize, like, I can tell it use the drizzle water more than the clearance water than the storm water. That's cool. That's really neat. I did not know that was a thing. Hey, cool. We don't need the packs of provisions anymore. Oh, for the love of God, give me something I can make. Nope. Just nothing. I mean, the bakery gets me access to pies. I don't know if that helps me or not, though. Because what do I need for pies? I need the same thing as biscuits, right? Not quite. I can use the fish. I have fish to use for it. Sure, let's grab the bakery. Why not? What's it gonna hurt? I have no food anyway. I haven't been making incense, have I? I have not. So yeah, I just haven't been getting anything to make incense with. And these harmony decorations are going to use up a ton of materials. Oh, these last orders are going to be a pain. I may have to rely more on these. Speaking of which, I can get one sent out right now, so let's do that. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have anything to break them open. This is a rough one, because a lot of the stuff that's used for, like, breaking open chests and, you know, easier food production and things like that, I'm just not getting. It's also partially my fault. I definitely chose the wrong farm. I should have chosen the berry plantation. That would have been a lot better. Yeah, I don't have clay either, which hurts because you need clay for pottery, and pottery can be used to make some good stuff, but I just don't have it. So yeah, rough first settlement. We'll be fine. I mean, our patience is only at 3 right now, so we'll be fine. I'll be able to get through it. It's just not an ideal start. But, I mean, that's the fun of this game, right? Is trying to scrounge for a solution when you don't have one. I've got 2 more blueprints coming from Reputation. How soon until the next trader gets here? It's gonna be after the storm, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. It is Sahilda, so we'll have access to food, which is good. This is going to be a really rough storm season. I'm already bad enough because I've got people starving. Yeah, this is going to be a really bad storm. Alright, that got done at least. So we'll have a bunch of money when Sahilda comes in. So that's at least on our side. We'll be able to get a ton of money. Let's see what our last orders are. That's practically done. But that's all production bonuses. I mean, the bonus to farming is actually kind of good, so let's go ahead and take that. And then jerky, pie, and skewers. I think I can make all those. Well, I have the ability to make all those. Let me clarify. I can't make all of those. I have the recipes to make all those. Yeah, I've got pie. Let's slap a 15 down on that. Jerky, skewers, yeah. So I have the recipes for all 3 of those. The problem is you need to have all 3 of those fulfilled for 30 seconds at the same time. That's tough. That is really difficult. It's doable. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll run the risk of it not working. Because part of the problem is I will need... Yeah, I need to have at least 16 lizards for the skewers. The pies, skewers, and the jerky. So, yeah, I'll need to make sure that I have... 16 lizards. I assume tools are on the way? Yeah, tools are on the way. Good. And honestly, the way things are going, it's probably going to be easier to get that than it will be to get 250 pieces of wood that I can deliver. Like, if Sahilda can sell me all 3 of those foods... Oh, wait, no, she only has raw food. That's right. It's Zorn that has... Or Zorg that has all of the complex foods. Well, if he's the next trader, I can just call him in early. Yeah, we're gonna lose a beaver. Hopefully it's the builder. Please be the builder. It's not the builder. Dang it. Okay. I will lose a human here, I think. Just don't have a farmer leave. Okay, it's a forager, that's fine. Hey, I got more tools. Nice. Large abandoned cache is good. Stone node is huge. That's massive. Also, 14 more fertile soil is big. Yeah, so let's clear this out. The cleanse is also good to have. That's a big deal. Absolutely not. We'll take that. Okay. Oh, that's a rough roll. I'll take the lizard house, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a junk roll. Hey, cool. We have enough lizards. So that's good. Got some clay out of that too. That's big. Alright. So we'll have Sahilda. We'll get some raw food off of her to tide us over. And then hopefully, is it Jorn? One of those two. Zorn or Zorg. Hopefully we'll be able to get him in right after her and grab the jerky, the pie, and the skewers that we need. That would be big. It's a gamble, but it's not as big of a gamble as the stuff I've been doing today. Yeah, I have this cache here that hasn't been moved. I have another cache down here now. Gosh, the stone nodes are big. I'm going to get that started now, actually. That is such a huge deal. Also, salt. Like, the salt here is very good to see. But we'll have to wait on that because I don't have enough parts. Let's see if I can't clear out this section of trees here. Yeah, this dangerous glade ended up being a pretty good deal. Because the salt I can use to make incense, which will get my religion needs fulfilled. Yeah, I know. Sahilda. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let's get you to... Ooh, plant fiber for vegetables. That's actually a good deal. Let me grab that. I'm just gonna grab... like... this... this... I dumped the packs of provisions on you too. And I'll grab the roots. Yeah. There you go. Alright, so we've got some food to tide us over. I can hopefully make some of that into some complex foods as well. I can make this into biscuits. I have a ton of grain now, so porridge isn't an issue. I need to get more people making porridge, honestly. Let's prioritize that, in fact, just because I have so many resources for that. I have nothing for jerky still. Let's get this ready. I know he's not going to be able to do it right now, but I need that lizard to be ready. I have dye for paste, and I'm about to empty out a fishing pond, so I can get paste going. So let's get paste ready. Not eggs, fish. Yeah, let's get that ready. I need planks to get the bakery built. Before you head off, can I get planks from you? I can. Yeah, I got more than enough grain, so there you go. Do I want to grab bricks or fabric from you as well? No, I will grab the salt, though. 100% grabbing the salt. That way I can get the incense going. Okay. So now, is it Zorg? It is Zorg! Yes! Alright. Zorg, get here. I need your help. Like, big time. In the meantime, I need parts for the blight post. Do I have any buildings that aren't active? No, I think all my huts are active. Okay. Do you don't have any of those 3 foods? How dare you? Dang it. Well, you're here, so let me grab some porridge. Actually, let me grab some meat, some fish, and some roots. Berries. That's a lot. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy all that. Let me dump those. Let me grab the roots and the meat, maybe. Ugh, that's still a lot of money. Dang. Let me just grab the meat then. What can we sell off? Could sell off the tools. I have enough going to make more, so there we go. Okay, real quick. Let's see. Jerky. Get that going. We'll get, I'd like to have another, let's do that, and then we'll get you in the smokehouse to help. So I'll cover the jerky. We need 16 there. We need skewers. That's disappointing.
Hello.
You have berries. You do have roots as well. I'll take half of your... Take half your roots for my copper ore. Okay. So that'll be my roots that I need for the skewers. And then pie. I need the bakery built for the pies. So that is being built.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Let's hope this all works. Need to go into my recipes here. So, let's see. Jerky will get to 20. Pie will get to 20. Okay, I think we're good. I don't have the ability to do consumption control yet. So I'm just going to have to hope we make enough for all three of these to be active for 30 seconds. The religion, thankfully, is just cumulative, so I'm not as worried about that. Yeah, I'm going to need a... I wonder if the hydrant will be enough, or if I need to have... I think I need to have the blight post. I need parts. It will be next to Hilda. That makes sense. So it's just those two traders. That's good. Okay, you know what? Honestly, this is not helping me. So I'm going to destroy that. I'm going to get the blight post up and running. Because I'm going to need it next storm. Because, I mean, look at my warehouse. These things are everywhere on my warehouse. I need to be able to burn those out, like, ASAP. So as long as that gets built before... Yeah, here we go. Oh, they're on the houses now. Oh, jeez. It's 10 of them? Oh, no. Definitely need to kick that into gear. In fact... Oh my gosh, I actually have the materials to make fabric right now? It's a miracle. Okay, that finally got done. Good. Gosh, getting that stone is massive. Finally, stone. I could just salvage this. Because at this point, I don't think I'm going to excavate it. Yeah, I think I'll just salvage this here. Okay. Fishing hut is empty. Move on to the next one. I'm going to take someone off of that. I'm going to need the path to go to this side because the farm is on this side. And then let's go ahead and get this farm going here. I'm going to do something a little fun with it. I'm going to put another farm building here. Yeah, I think that's the spot. Oh, jerky needs are already being filled. Uh-oh. Oh, we got plenty of jerky. Okay, that's good. You're doing great. We're out of fuel. Oh no. I think we're doing fine. I think we're good there. Alright, looks like this path is ready. Yeah, that path is ready to go. So, we're going to do up to here. We'll have this path go this way, and we'll drag it down here. Cool. And then finally we'll get this path going this way. Nice. That'll work. Then we have this path ready for this way when we cut into there, if we need to. Extra leather, sure. People, what do we got? I mean, they're about the same. Let's grab the clay, though. I need 4 home spots, so 2 more buildings. We'll make 2 more on top, just to be sure. Humans need a religion, right? Yeah. Just had priorities out of whack, so I haven't been able to get incense going. Oh, you can use salt for the jerky too. Hey, we got Utopia. Nice. It's a miracle. Okay. I mean, none of these are great for what I've got. I'll take the brewery, I guess, because I could get ale out of it, but I don't have a building for it, is the only problem. I mean, it's another source of porridge, I guess, and it's a place to do packs of crops, but I don't need either of those. Low on fuel. That's figures. I mean, I've got 37 tools, so I think I'm good there. Okay. Alright, and then I I need to fill in for... Here we go. Get some resolve on those two. So I can do that. So yeah, if I've got two farmlands next to each other like this, I'll sometimes put a farm in between them as well. It allows for faster harvesting, which is kind of a big deal because I've probably lost quite a bit of crops from not being able to harvest everything. I could get coats going. I could get coats going. How you doing on the reeds over here? I'm about halfway done. Okay. Oh, I have no brick maker. That's unfortunate. How am I still making tools? I'm not anymore. Never mind. I was like, I'm not making any crystallized dew. How am I making tools? Game's like, what tools? Alright, and then I'm going to do this to make sure those are prioritized properly. Hey, nice. And then I can do this. Nice. We're finally getting religion fulfilled. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That'll give me the Royal Gardens, and once that's done, and this is done, then we win. That'll get me my last 2 reputation points. We succeeded. That was a bit messy in the middle there. Just the lack of food is always a concerning issue when that comes up. And just not running into any stone until this late in the game was a bit rough as well. Yeah, and also just picking the wrong farm. That was very unfortunate. I definitely picked the wrong farm. How many builders do I have? I have 2 builders. Tempted to, yeah, let's just get some more builders going. That way we can get these going faster. Okay. This is done? Yep, this is done. So yeah, it's all down to getting these decorations built. Yeah, that was an interesting challenge. If I could read and realize that the clothier did not give me fabric, I would been better off, I think, tearing that building down and focusing on something else. And then I doubled up on it right after that by picking it as one of my blueprints. That was just bad. I just forgot how to read. So, read your tooltips. They're there for a reason. Yeah, that was a funny mid game there. But, you know, it's early on, and these are lower stakes anyway, so. Obelisk with 20 fabric. Of course. This is a harmony decoration, isn't it? No, it's an aesthetic. Okay, so that wouldn't have helped. That's okay. Yeah, if I had been going for the religion build, I would have been here all day. We're all good, though. Hooray! We did it! First settlement, so I'm gonna get a bunch of deeds. A bunch of experience. So. Go upgrade. Get all these achievements done. Get my house. Level 3. Or is that level 2? That's level 3. Okay. So, the cellar, the smelter, old Farliff. Oh yeah, the trade logs and over diligent workers. Let's see if we can get to level 4. We will. There we go. Gets us a bunch of buildings. Guild house, clan hall, distillery, leather worker, and stamping mill. But that's going to be it for the experience. This is all going to be decorations. And then stuff for my house. And we are told to go home. As soon as you step into your new home, you notice a richly clothed woman standing by the window, her gaze fixed on the citadel. Hey, Auntie. Lori looks around the empty room. Well, isn't this a nice-looking house? Back in my day, fresh viceroys would sleep on the floor of the Zvar Tavern. How was your training? I'm still confused. I know, dear. There's a lot to take in at once. So many new things in so little time. Learning can feel like climbing a mountain. I promised my sister I would look after you, and I plan on keeping that promise. As a member of the Queen's Hands, there is much I can teach you, but knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. For now, focus on exploration. Try new things. Venture into uncharted territory. Alright, let's get some upgrades. I've got a bunch of stuff to spend on upgrades, so this will give us consumption control, which will allow me to set who uses what. So in the cases where I have like the jerky and everything that needs to be used by one specific race, I can set it to only be used by that one specific race. This allows me to start with stone or clay if I choose to. And each of these columns also gives a base upgrade in something. So this is all Queen's Patience. This is all fuel consumption, etc., etc. Extra points to embark with is good. More resources when I finish a settlement is good. That'll get me up the ladder fast. Extra cornerstone to pick from, and then re-roll a blueprint. So that'll work. That's a good start. And start upgrading to other interesting stuff next level. Next level, though, I'll be getting something else that's kind of a big deal, which I do this so often. I click on home to leave instead of the X up here. So yeah, that's the start with Ysabelle's Fall. Next settlement will go in between these two. This is going to give us a lot of upgrade materials. But this will make for a very interesting game since both of these will be active. Yeah, until then, I will see you whenever.